I got Mick Maynard here, the ultimate entrepreneur. As I was preparing for this, I was like trying to play back. I'm like, it's been like 20 years.
Yeah. I had to tell you a story going all the way back. You know, I started in kickboxing. I've been kickboxing and boxing since I was a kid. And my first time ever MMA sparred was against you.
Really?
Yeah. And I was thinking to myself, I'm going to kick this guy's ass. I swear, I was cocky. I was bigger. I thought, of course, because I had never done Jiu-Jitsu. I'd only ever done kickboxing. I'd never touched you. You must have submitted me 25 times. That's what got me really into Jiu-Jitsu.
Really? I didn't hear that. Yeah.
I said, this is embarrassing. I've been doing martial arts and this stuff all my life. I just got completely humiliated.
I was probably like 130 pounds.
You were. No, you were. It's absolutely what you were. You just kept taking me down, submitting me. I had absolutely nothing.
You're the founder and former owner of Legacy Fighting Championships, and you're currently the Senior Vice President of Talent Relations for the Ultimate Fighting Championship. You match make some of the greatest professional fights in history.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are just killing it right now, man. And I'm super grateful to have you here because as the Vice President of Talent Relations at the UFC, you don't do a lot of media.
No, we're very restricted. We're not allowed.
Yeah.
It all has to go through Dana, and Dana green lights it very seldom. This is the second time I've been allowed to do this, and so I'm grateful as well.
Yeah. Well, so thank you, Dana White, for giving permission for you to come
it's
on
awesome.
the show.
And he was quick to say yes too.
I'm a huge fan.
I always said there's only one person in the world I'd ever work for again, but I'd work for Dana White.
I don't think anybody could have done what Dana did. I really don't. Usually they say everybody is replaceable. No matter what, everybody's replaceable. I don't think this guy's replaceable. Where do you find somebody like this? What the job he does.
Of course, I said that without any clue or that was not going to ever happen.
Oh, so you said that before you were?
I said that before.
Yeah.
There was no reason for me to believe that was going to take place.
What made you say that?
I love getting up out of bed every day and going to war.
I just love the way he runs the business. If you compare the way the UFC is run compared to the other major sports, how could you not love it? I don't understand anyone that doesn't love that.
Yeah.
You're getting honesty. You're going to get some blunt truths. Can you imagine the commissioner of the NFL talking like Dana does?
Dana, you obviously give a long leash to your fighters about, what they can say when they are up there with the UFC microphone and you are getting into territory of homophobia, transphobia. Like, is there...
I don't give anybody a leash.
Well, I'm saying you...
A leash? I don't can tell any other human being what to say, what to think, and there's no leashes on any of them.
One of the things that personally, I've been super impressed with Dana White is his relationship with President Trump.
Right.
It's just the fact that most companies right now are scared of politics, and they've turned to wokeism, or they just won't touch it because they're so scared. But Dana just doesn't care.
No.
And this is election year 2024. I mean, Dana White just spoke at the RNC, the Republican National Convention.
Yep.
I'm in the tough guy business. And this man is the toughest, most resilient human being that I've ever met in my life.
I want to be part of the tough, resilient people. I'm not with that whole woke stuff.
When President Trump walks into the UFC arenas and the crowd goes nuts, it tells the story of what America really wants right now. People are boycotting Target and some of these other companies, but they're not boycotting the UFC.
Right.
Fighters all love him too.
The support that he has in this arena, this roof is going to blow off.
In conclusion, I kind of want to wrap up with this thought. Not everyone is a professional UFC fighter, right? But people wake up every day and are in a fight. The world's a hard place. People are waking up trying to figure out how they can pay their mortgage, how they can put food on their table, how they can keep their family safe and provide shelter for their family. And I mean, life is hard.
Yep.
And so, what would you say to the everyday person who has to wake up and just fight every day based on a life of being in the world of fighting?
I mean, we say that, actually. UFC, that's even a slogan of ours. We are all fighters. Everyone loses. It doesn't matter how many fights you lose. Those same people can still become champions and resilient.